Video opens to an ivory-colored backdrop. Big bold text in red color reads, Sightless Living. All content copyright symbol, 2021-2022. Sightless Living. All rights reserved. Scene changes to Anita of Sightless Living sitting at a table. She's wearing an orange activewear pant, red turtleneck sweater, orange activewear long sleeve top draped over her shoulders and tied at the neck, orange sunglasses, orange headband, red earrings, red lipstick, with her hair pulled back.
Hi everyone, it's Anita of Sightless Living back again with another video. I just wanted to follow up with my morning readiness video and show you my palettes. Now, I, as a totally blind woman, do use palettes. I know it's hard. I used to think the same thing. Oh man, I can't see the colors. How am I going to remember? But my brain was always thinking. So one day I came up with a solution because I was in the store. I wanted some orange eyeshadow. They only had it in a mixed palette. And then I like purples. And it was one year in the spring. And I just wanted the palette. So I went and got it. So I'm going to bring my palettes here. These are the palettes that I keep in my bag that I carry around. So I'll start with this one. This is Anastasia of Beverly Hills, and it's their Novena palette. I think they call most of them Novena. But I wanted to show you what I did. So it's like a little velveteen rectangular palette. I think there's like 14 colors. I don't remember how many, but I don't really use the mirror, so I leave that covered. But what I do is I put plastic. Let me see if I can lift it here for you. There it is. And I tape these to all of my palettes. I buy this from Staples. It's like a plastic film. It's called acetate. So I buy a bunch of these. I think I got like 10 at a time. And I still have a lot of them because these are very small. And I think you can cut out at least 2 to 3 palettes. So I cut this one out. And this is one of my very first ones. So I put the braille on the acetate. And it gets kind of hard because then when you lift it, you got to remember your color. Now I do have a little template that I cut out. Another thing, these labels don't like to stay on. See what I mean? So that's no problem. I'm going to peel them off anyway because I came up with a better solution which works. And that is my list. Now I keep my list in digital format on my phone as well as paper. So if I ever have any mishaps like the labels falling off, I don't get screwed up putting on the wrong color. So I have my label, it's here in Braille, and if you do not know Braille, it's very important. So you can label your items. And I don't use the fancy names they use like fairy dust and whatever. I just put the regular color down. Pink, yellow, fuchsia, whatever it is. I don't go by the names they make or the little cute or fun names. So what I do is I just put my acetate in there and then I can lift it, and I have like a little template. I don't have it here, and I cut them to each palette so I can block the pan that I'm using. So if I'm using, like, let's say a pan over here, this one here, I'll then put my little blocker there, and then I don't mistakenly put it in somewhere else. I know that this one's open. I take a business card and then I cut it out. Well, I have someone help me cut it out. Then I sit it over whatever color I choose, maybe something over here, and then it will be sitting there with the pot open, and then I have the pan open, and then the rest is bordered by the card because I have them center it in the middle. And then I can keep my hand rested on it. I can put tape down on it, whatever I want to do. And then I could just keep going into that same pan and not worry about getting in some other color that I don't need to be in. So that's how I do that one. And let's see what else. I'll put this back in here. And I like to keep them in their boxes. And this way I don't have to worry about makeup spills, and I can keep my list in there all nice and clean and straight, and I don't have to worry about it. The labels coming off, and they really hold better on paper. This is Braille paper. And then I have these two, which are Makeup by Mario. And one of them I didn't do yet because I'm going to do it on camera. I think this one's the one that's done. And what I did with these, Since the box is so tight, I fold the box flap so it stays open, and I put palette in the baggie where I can pull it out. And that makes it nice and simple. And then I keep the list on top. And here's another one. I did the list. This is, I think, 12 colors in it. And again, I like these because they just open. Make sure the embossing's on top so I know where it is. I'm lifting the plastic I put on the palette and showing the camera. This time I just took the film and taped it down. I didn't even bother brailing it because I have it on my label. And that's the same thing. And how your colors work is they go from left to right. So you have pan 1, 2, 3, 4, and then it goes down to the next one. 5, 6, 7, 8, and I'm going to the right. That start again at the left. And then 9, 10, 11, 12. So you're going from left to right. Then you go down to the next row. Start at the left, go to the right. Then you go down to the next row. Start at the left, go to the right. And that's how you get your colors. And I like that one because it gives me my colors. And then I like the Master Mats because with my colors, I don't have to worry about a base. Now, usually I buy palettes. I don't buy any singles. I do have a few singles for hard colors, but I generally only buy palettes because it's easier for me. You can get your makeup. Like I have one I like, it's a brown palette, and it has like a cream, which is for your highlight color, and then it has like a gold, and then it has a brown, and like some kind of greenish, and it looks really nice put together, but it's a no-brainer. You just use the 4 colors in your palette, and that's it. So that's what I like about it. I like to keep it simple and classic. I don't do the wild thing like the graphic liner where you just put the eyeliner all around your eyes, and some people put a little color in there. I just keep it basic and classic. And then this palette here, when I open it, this one I haven't done yet, but this has matte colors in it. I am showing the colors in this matte palette. It starts from like a pale to a black, and you can use this with any kind of color. So I like carrying these 3 palettes, so whatever colors you carry, you can always have your matte for your highlight color or for your base, because I like smoky eyes. So that's what I do with that, but I haven't done this one yet. I just haven't had the time. Poor thing's been sitting here patiently. Now I'll just put the palette back in the baggie with the little Ziploc pull. It's upright. I make sure I have it upright, and I just slide it back in the box. It is ready for the next time, and then I just fold that and I put my rubber band back on it, so I don't have to worry about them sliding around. And I keep them nice because I don't like them when they get all nasty. I do wipe them down and clean them from time to time. So I'll take like a Q-tip or something and get the mixed color, because sometimes when you're doing your makeup and you already have your foundation on, when you go to dip your brush, it could turn to the color that you're wearing. I try not to do that. I have multiple brushes so I can apply my makeup accordingly and not have to worry about it. But I do make the little guards, that's what I call them, pan guards. And I make those so I don't have to worry about getting into colors I don't need to be in. Like if I started out with a pink or a rose, I want to make sure I'm not touching maybe a green or a purple sparkly or something like that. So that's how you keep them straight. And that's how I keep them straight. So I can wear whatever I want, because we should be able to wear palettes and colors, use different products just like our sighted peers. I know for a fact trying to label them is not going to hold because they just pop off, the Braille labels. Hopefully one day the makeup companies will come up with like a 2-letter code, like BR for brown or maybe OR for orange, just like our aluminum Braille tags. Maybe they'll come up with a system like that and have it embossed right into the palette So we wouldn't have to do this, and we could just buy it and it's already ready. And even the sighted people can learn Braille by seeing the different codes in the palettes. But I hope that will be the way of the future. And that's it for me. That's how I do my palettes. If you like informational videos like this one, please make sure you subscribe to the channel. You can hit the subscribe button, ring the notification bell. This way you'll be notified each time a video is available for you. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.
Anita waves goodbye.
Happy painting.
Scene now changes to an ivory-colored backdrop. Rolling credits appear in bold red colored text scrolling upward from the bottom of the screen. Text reads, Anita, hostess/visionary. TK, videographer/editor. The rest of the text may be read in the description box below. Thanks for watching.